How do we then get to a point, because you might be able to bring this up on screen, Pat. I think Gold put up the number of maximum days until the next elections. That's around 400
every this is
How
this is
many?
just so people know. This is every night. Every night,
yeah.
Citizen does this. He has the countdown for us. The very most it's going to be. I mean, they may call it earlier. Is 444 days. Says Citizen Gold. That's the. So in other words, there's that last date it has to be by. That last date is 444 days. A lot of damage can happen in 444 days, Deb.
Yeah.
444 days.
That's till the last possible date. The last
Yeah.
possible date.
At the most. And then we have the election itself, and it takes about 20 days to get the results in for that, and then the government gets formed, and God willing it's not the lot that we've got at the moment, but that's still looking at a long time before we'll have a government in place that can actually sit there and make those sanctions and can make those moves to get rid of the ambassadors. And a lot of damage can be done in that time overseas, in Gaza itself. How do we as a country, as people, sit there and go, put pressure on the coalition at the moment to change things, to try and make a difference in the lives of people who are being impacted by this before that really long process works its way through?
Yeah, I think, and it's been really interesting because I'm going to tell you this. I don't think national supporters support this government stance. And the reason I say that is because everywhere we go, I'm not hearing, hey, I'm hearing, I used to vote national. I will never vote national again. I helped get this government in. I did not expect them to get in with ACT or with New Zealand First. I did not know.
Look at the polls. Just look at the polls, Deb. The polls will tell you that part of a huge section of their support have gone elsewhere. The thing is, where will they go next year? That's the question.
Yeah, that's right. And I think the first thing that we have to do is just remember that this is a humanity crisis, and the solutions for us and what we need to do is about all those connections, not just in here, outside of here. That's how, remember when New Zealand, I think it might have been national, sat with apartheid. And I think this is what we should be doing, is that we need to make sure that we are doing everything we can alongside other allies. We just have to. We have to be able to support and fight for the protection of, for example, what we see going on with the flotilla. I don't think, everything's going to come from within us to stop what's going on with our government. I think the way that we're doing this is that we have to be continuously aware and alert of what it is that we do to help this. And I think that is, again, the power of the people. I want to give you all the solutions, but the way that we've seen this humanitarian crisis and this open-air prison is about the way that we look after each other, the way that we continue to have and support those who put themselves on the front line, the way that we continue to bring about pressure on those who are either standing in local government, regional government, as we're doing at the moment. They've all been questioned. And I think the way that we continuously bring shame and highlight the way that this government's doing. But it is really frightening. There's only 6 more people that we need to support Chloe's sanction bill. Just 6 more politicians. That's all we need. And I think those have to be looked at, not just inside the House, but the wider context of what we do in a humanitarian ally situation. And it's not going to happen from in Parliament, but seriously, not while we've been run by a whole bunch of Zionists. It's just not. And I think you guys are really important and part of that picture, people like yourselves.
Thank you for that. I mentioned this the other night, and what you're talking about and getting involved, is the quote that I mention every now and again that Chloe said at Waitangi, which is, if you don't do politics, politics will do you. So get involved or else get run over. And whether it's internationally, like we're looking at right now, the flotilla live heading towards Gaza, or whether it's your local body election, which we're going to talk to Paul about a bit later in the show. If you don't do politics, politics will do you.
Paul and the mess that they're doing there. I spoke to Rana and Samuel, and he's 18 and a half. These are our ones from Aotearoa, and he's 18 and a half. We did karakia, and they've been singing Te Aroha and things like that. And I just kept thinking, look, you mess of a people that are ruining our nation and our whanaungatanga with each other. Our babies are out here cleaning up your mess and doing everything they can. And I'm so proud and also so worried. And what it is that's going on there at the moment. But I think it's just really important that we continuously think and rethink and come together for what it is that we do next. That's what I've seen been going on in the entire time that we've had to have this layer of the battle in freeing Palestine. It's just amazing commitment, and it's so sad. Now, I think it's been great. Lately we've heard Labour come really strong out, and I think we needed to have that. And I think, again, the left bloc are really consolidating and getting strong on that messaging of what it is that we will do. And I think we have to be really clear. We've got to get in. It's the only way we're going to end this. And I wish I'd have a snap election and make it earlier, because we just come out of a by-election. No, not really.
Next year is going to be both fascinating to observe and incredibly important to get involved in for the whole year.